You switch to diet soda to lose weight. You use zero-calorie sweetener in your coffee. You buy the sugar-free protein bars. And yet, the scale keeps going up. What if the very thing you're using to get lean is actually making you fatter? Artificial sweeteners have been marketed as the guilt-free solution for decades. 0 calories, 0 sugar, all the sweetness. But your body doesn't see it that way, and the science is getting increasingly alarming. Let me take you inside your brain for a moment. When you taste something sweet, your brain fires up the reward system. Dopamine releases. Your body prepares for sugar. Insulin gets ready. This is the cephalic phase response. Your body has evolved over millions of years to associate sweetness with calories. Sweet taste means energy is coming. When you consume artificial sweeteners, you get the sweet signal, but no calories follow. Your body gets confused. Studies using functional MRI scans show that artificial sweeteners do not fully activate the brain's reward pathways the way real sugar does. Your brain registers sweetness, but doesn't get the satisfaction, so it keeps craving more. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. You consume something sweet, your brain isn't satisfied. You crave more sweetness. You consume more artificial sweeteners, and the cycle continues. You're training your brain to need more and more sweetness. But here's where it gets even more concerning. The cephalic phase insulin response. When you taste sweet, your body releases insulin in anticipation of glucose. Even with 0-calorie sweeteners, some studies show this insulin release still happens. Insulin in your bloodstream with no glucose to process. Your blood sugar drops. Now you're hypoglycemic. And what does your body do when blood sugar crashes? It screams for food, real food, fast food, anything to bring blood sugar back up. This might explain why observational studies consistently find that diet soda drinkers are heavier than regular soda drinkers. It's not that diet soda directly adds calories. It's that it triggers behaviors and metabolic responses that lead to overeating. Now let's talk about your gut. This is where the story gets truly disturbing. Artificial sweeteners alter your gut microbiome in ways that directly promote obesity and insulin resistance. A landmark 2014 study published in Nature gave mice artificial sweeteners, saccharin, at doses equivalent to human consumption. Within 11 weeks, the mice developed significant glucose intolerance. Their gut bacteria changed dramatically. Then they did something brilliant. They took fecal matter from the saccharin-fed mice and transplanted it into germ-free mice that had never consumed sweeteners. Those mice also became glucose intolerant. The microbiome alone caused the metabolic dysfunction. Human studies followed. Researchers gave healthy non-consumers of artificial sweeteners a daily dose of saccharin for just 1 week. 4 out of 7 developed significant glucose intolerance in 1 week. Their gut bacteria shifted toward an obesity-linked profile. Not all artificial sweeteners are equal. Aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, and acesulfame potassium, ACE-K, have the strongest evidence for negative metabolic effects. Stevia and monk fruit appear to be more neutral, though research is ongoing. Aspartame is particularly problematic. It breaks down into phenylalanine, aspartic acid, and methanol in your body. Methanol converts to formaldehyde, a known toxin. While the amounts are small, chronic daily consumption adds up over years. Sucralose, sold as Splenda, was originally discovered as an insecticide. Researchers were trying to create a new pesticide when a lab assistant accidentally tasted it and found it sweet. That's the origin story of what millions put in their coffee every morning. Sucralose is chlorinated sugar. 3 chlorine atoms are attached to a sugar molecule, making it indigestible. Your body can't break it down for calories, but research shows it's not inert. It alters the gut microbiome and may accumulate in fat tissue, A 2020 study found that sucralose consumption in humans altered insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism after just 2 weeks. The participants weren't diabetic. They were healthy young adults, and the effect was measurable and significant. Now, what about the argument that artificial sweeteners help with weight loss because they have 0 calories? The randomized controlled trials do show modest weight loss when sweeteners replace sugar. But the long-term observational data tells a different story. The short-term replacement of calories works, but over time, the metabolic and behavioral effects of sweeteners undo any benefit. The San Antonio Heart Study followed over 5,000 people for 8 years. Diet soda consumption was associated with a 47% higher risk of weight gain. The multi-ethnic study of atherosclerosis found that daily diet soda consumption was associated with a 36% greater risk of metabolic syndrome and a 67% greater risk of type 2 diabetes. These are not small numbers. So what should you use instead? If you need sweetness, stevia and monk fruit are the best studied natural options. They don't appear to trigger the same insulin response or microbiome disruption as artificial sweeteners. Better yet, train your palate away from needing intense sweetness. Your taste buds regenerate every 2 weeks. If you gradually reduce sweeteners over 2 to 3 weeks, you'll be shocked at how sweet natural foods like berries and carrots taste. Here's your action plan. Step 1. Read every label this week. Artificial sweeteners are hidden in protein bars, yogurts, breads, condiments, and even some brands of vitamins. You'll be shocked at how many products contain them. Step 2. Eliminate the big 4 this week: aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, and acetylsulfame potassium. Diet sodas, sugar-free candies, flavored water enhancers. If it says 0 sugar but tastes sweet, check the ingredients. Step 3. Replace with natural alternatives: stevia for coffee and tea, monk fruit for baking, sparkling water with a splash of real fruit juice instead of diet soda, unsweetened versions of your usual products. Step 4. Give it 2 weeks. The first few days you'll miss the sweetness. Your brain will complain. By day 5, that fades. By day 10, you'll notice natural foods taste sweeter. By day 14, you won't miss it at all. Step 5. Support your gut. While you're eliminating sweeteners, add fermented foods to help your microbiome recover. Yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut. Probiotics and prebiotics to rebuild what the sweeteners disrupted. I want to address the fitness industry's role in this. Walk down the supplement aisle. Protein bars, BCAAs, pre-workouts, they're loaded with sucralose and ACE-K. The industry profits from your addiction to sweetness. Look for truly unsweetened products. They exist. Plain protein powder with no sweeteners added, plain Greek yogurt, unflavored sparkling water, real food. Food that doesn't need a chemistry degree to understand the ingredient list. I'm not saying never consume artificial sweeteners again. I'm saying understand the trade-off. If you're struggling to lose weight despite doing everything right, look at what you're drinking and what's in your protein bars. That Diet Coke habit might be the one thing standing between you and the results you've been working so hard for. It's not about the calories. It's about the metabolic chaos these compounds create inside your body. The solution isn't another product. It's not another supplement. It's simplicity: water, unsweetened tea, black coffee, and the natural sweetness of real food. Your body knows what to do with real food. It's been doing it for millions of years. Fuel your body with what it recognizes. Ditch the chemical sweetness. Your brain, your gut, and your waistline will thank you. Hit subscribe for more science that the food industry doesn't want you to know. See you in the next one.